dive into the profound depths of Stoic wisdom.
Stoicism for disrespect. Navigating through disrespect can often be challenging and disheartening for many of us. However, the timeless wisdom of Stoicism offers valuable strategies for managing such difficulties with poise and dignity. We'll delve into 10 Stoic practices that provide effective ways to respond to disrespect. I encourage you to remain resilient and join me through to the conclusion of this presentation. Number 1. Accept what's unchangeable. In Stoicism, the wisdom to discern what is within our control from what isn't forms the foundation of our inner peace. The external world, including others' opinions and actions, lies beyond our direct control. Focusing on internal responses and attitudes towards these outside events enables us to maintain composure and serenity amidst life's turbulence. By accepting the unchangeable nature of external events, we free ourselves from the futile struggle against the inevitable, paving the way for tranquil mind and harmonious life. In the words of Aurelius, accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more amply fit your needs. This quote encapsulates the Stoic take that you always own the option of having no opinion. There is never any need to get worked up or to be troubled or to trouble your soul about things you cannot control. These things are not asking to be judged by you. Leave them alone. Number 2. Adopt a broader viewpoint. Adopting a broader viewpoint encourages us to see beyond the pettiness of unpleasant encounters or disrespectful remarks. By elevating our perspective, we recognize the momentary nature of such events and their minimal impact on our lives' broader narrative. This shift in perspective helps us understand that disrespect often says more about the other person's internal struggles or insecurities than about our worth or our actions. Viewing life through this wider lens fosters resilience, diminishes the sting of negative interactions, and aligns us with the Stoic ideal of serenity. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find true strength. This quote reminds us of the empowering Stoic principle that our true domain lies only within our thoughts and perceptions, granting us the strength to remain unaffected by external circumstances. Principle number 3. Cultivate inner virtues. The cultivation of inner virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline, also known as temperance, is central to Stoic philosophy. These 4 cardinal virtues guide us to act with integrity and purpose, shaping a life of moral excellence. When faced with disrespect or negativity, responding with virtue not only upholds our character, but also serves as a beacon of reason and dignity in the face of provocation. By prioritizing our inner development, theorizing philosophical teachings is useless until we embody them. As Marcus Aurelius says, waste no more time arguing what a man should be. Be one. Number 4. Embrace empathy. Empathy in Stoicism is about extending understanding and compassion to others, recognizing that every person's actions and words are reflections of their own programming, experiences, and struggles. When we encounter disrespect, instead of reacting with hurt or defensiveness, we can choose to look deeper, seeking to understand the underlying reasons for such behavior. This shifts towards empathy can transform our interactions from conflict to understanding and fostering a sense of shared humanity. In the words of Epictetus, when you are offended at any man's fault, turn to yourself and study your own failings. Then you will forget your anger. This quote encourages us to reflect on our own imperfections before judging others, promoting empathy and understandings in our interactions. Principle 5. Embrace forgiveness. Forgiveness in Stoic philosophy is seen as the act of strength and liberation. Holding on to resentment and anger only harms us, binding us to the past and to the actions of others. By choosing to forgive, we release ourselves from these negative emotions, opening up the path to inner peace and well-being. Forgiveness does not mean excusing or forgetting the harm done, but rather choosing to rise above it, freeing ourselves from the burden of bitterness. Forgiving isn't something you do for someone else. It's something you do for yourself. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. This quote highlights the importance of extending grace to others while holding ourselves accountable, a key aspect of forgiveness that leads to personal growth and harmony. Number 6. Maintain calmness. Maintaining calmness amidst aggravation is a core Stoic practice. The philosophy teaches that our inner tranquility is not disrupted by our external events themselves, but by our reactions to them. By cultivating a serene and composed mindset, we can face life's challenges with equanimity, ensuring that our peace remains undisturbed by the turbulence of the world. In the wise words of Marcus Aurelius, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. This quote underscores the power of maintaining calmness and not allowing others' actions to dictate our state of mind or lower us down to their level of suffering. Number 7. Master the art of pause. The art of pausing before reacting is a valuable Stoic tool for maintaining self-control and ensuring our responses align with our values. In the face of disrespect or an emotional trigger, taking a moment to pause allows us to collect our thoughts, regulate our emotions, and respond in a manner that is thoughtful, deliberate, and consistent with our principles. This practice helps prevent regrettable, impulsive reactions and fosters more constructive and meaningful communications. In the words of Seneca, delay is the greatest remedy for anger. Seneca's advice highlights the effectiveness of pausing to mitigate the heat of anger, allowing wisdom and reason to guide our responses. Number 8. Practicing self-reflection. Self-reflection is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, encouraging a continuous examination of one's thoughts, actions, and motivations. This process of introspection allows us to gain clarity on our behaviors and their impacts, fostering personal growth and self-awareness. Through reflective practice, we can identify areas for improvement, understand our role in conflicts, and develop strategies to navigate challenging situations more effectively. Regular self-reflection not only enhances our decision-making, but also aligns our actions more closely with our core values and principles. Stoic quote, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up, thou will Stoic quote, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if thou wilt ever dig." Marcus Aurelius. This quote emphasizes the endless potential for goodness and wisdom that lies within us, accessible through the practice of introspection and self-examination. Number 9. Set respectful boundaries. Setting respectful boundaries is an essential aspect of Stoic practice, embodying the virtue of self-respect and the recognition of personal autonomy. By clearly articulating our limits in an exposed and assertive manner, we teach others how we expect to be treated and what behaviors we will and will not tolerate. Establishing boundaries is not an act of aggression, but a form of self-care. Establishing these boundaries safeguards our well-being and ensures our interactions with others are based on mutual respect and dignity. In the wise words of Musonius Rufus, "We ought to choose the best and most dependable guide for our life, and then to treat the guide's words as law, never transgressing what has been deemed best after careful consideration." This quote reflects the Stoic mindset, the importance of setting boundaries that are informed by reason and a commitment to personal integrity. 10. Wield humor wisely. In Stoicism, humor is acknowledged as a valuable tool for easing tensions and fostering human connection. A well-placed joke or light-hearted comment can diffuse a potentially volatile situation, offering a fresh perspective and a moment of relief. However, the Stoic approach to humor is tempered with wisdom, ensuring that it is never used to belittle or harm, but rather to uplift and enlighten. When wielded wisely, humor can be a powerful ally in navigating the complexities of human relationships and maintaining a joyful spirit, even in the face of adversity. In the wise words of Epictetus, "I laugh at those who think they can damage me. They do not know who I am. They do not know what I think. They cannot even touch the things which are really mine and with which I live." This quote from Epictetus highlights the Stoic resilience and the liberating power of humor to maintain inner peace and sovereignty over one's emotional space, regardless of external circumstances. These 10 Stoic principles, when applied, will help you stay calm and grounded when you are faced with disrespect and rude behavior from others. Leave a thumbs up to help us reach more people with this ancient wisdom, And if you are new here, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more lessons on Stoic philosophy. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in our next video.